Hi, Matt Madigan coming to you on day 37 of the 40-day fast for 2022. Over these 40 days, I've been answering 40 questions around long-term fasting. I hope this has been helpful for you to be able to follow along on YouTube or on socials. And so the idea of this is normally my fasting would be quiet or private, but this year I felt God challenged me on day one to spend the next 40 days vlogging my way through 40 questions that I receive regularly. So some have come from socials, some have come from preaching I've done, and some have just come from interactions around the place. So I hope that this has been helpful. Today, on day 37, looking at this idea of, isn't fasting just a hunger strike against God? And it's interesting because some can just think, you know, you're just trying to hunger strike God. It's interesting, when I was a kid in the 80s, it seemed like the political weapon of choice when I was growing up was hunger striking. I'd hear about it on the news pretty regularly. And the idea behind it was that somebody with no power, maybe in a political prisoner in a jail cell or something like that, would decide to hunger strike, that is, not eat, in order to get the attention of the political powers and actually try to cause some sort of media sympathy for their cause. It was very common. You'd hear about it all the time. The idea is to make those in power look bad and change their decisions through, I guess, the only force you had. Of course, fasting is the opposite of this. Fasting is actually not trying to make God look bad or trying to force him to do anything. It's all about actually submitting your body, your will, to his plans. It's all about coming into alignment with the Holy Spirit. So in that way, it's completely the opposite to hunger striking. The question that you ask when you fast is, what is he doing right now? And how can I align my body, soul, and spirit? So it's actually a completely different spirit that operates around hunger striking to fasting. You want to ask the question of, what is the Father doing? And how can I align my body? How can I bring my body into submission? The idea is that you want to hear what his grand plans are, what he's doing in your life, in your suburb, in your city, in your country, in your church, whatever the context is. You want to hear what he's doing and align your whole self with him. The only power move it is actually against Satan's forces. Incredible power in the heavenly realm when we fast, in order to see the spiritual battles happening around us won in God's favor. So it's very opposite to hunger striking. It's complete alignment of your body, soul, and spirit to what he is wanting. And that's the beautiful thing about fasting. Well, I hope that's helpful. Tomorrow I'm going to start, because day 38, there's only 3 days after this one. I'm going to start really talking about, how do you come out of long-term fast well around your body and those sort of things. What do I start eating? How do I start caring for my body as I finish the fast? So, join me then, that'll be fantastic. Like and share this on socials, that'd be so helpful. Jump on YouTube, become a subscriber, that'd be fantastic. Get the word out there. God bless you on day 37. See you for day 38.